Jeg fik trykket på et eller andet.
So people can see all the innovations within the bicycle industry. So we have road bikes, gravel bikes, mountain bikes, cargo bikes, e-bikes, lots of e-bikes and kids bikes. So basically they can see all the novelties and see what the trend is. It is about a quarter, but you see, if you see the growth rate is about 200%. So I mean, this is the fastest growing segment for sure, and it has been so for quite a bit. And I saw the predictions from the Danish Cycling Federation that in a few years, everybody will be riding, young people will be riding an e-bike instead of scooters or mopeds.
People are thinking different in ways of transport. They want to choose a transport way that is friendly for the economy, friendly for the environment, and also in the bigger cities it's more and more tricky to use your car to get a parking spot, right? And people want to have flexibility. They want to take the bike when they want. They have their own schedule. They don't want to be depending on the train or the bus. And you know, it's only a matter of clothing, then you can always ride your e-bike.
Since 2014, bicycling in Denmark have been declining until last year. It started racing again, 8.4%, and that's actually quite a large race. And that's because of expensive petrol cost, and also I think people is more worrying about environment.
We used to be like just families, like for transporting their children. But now we see more and more with small companies like carpenters, like painters, small deliveries like maybe Fodora or Uber Eats.
also getting into to different markets, and especially now that big companies are transforming their car fleet to something more environmentally friendly, we see a lot more demand on that.
3, 2, 1, hat. 3, 2, 1, hat. Når jeg siger hat, så siger I hat, hat, hat. Dommer op i hånden med hænderne op i vejret. Det er rigtigt, ja. Så siger vi, at det er et T6-7. Og midten ligger på 7. Og det lyder måske mærkeligt, når det er fra 0,0 til 10,0. Det er fordi poetry slam.
It's basically just like a normal poetry slam, but every poet has had have the subject of cycling in a broad term. So some of us, like me, I'm very interested in the sport of cycling, so I like to talk about the sport of cycling in my poems and try to make them use it as an allegory of the society where we also have winners and losers. And in cycling, you need all the losers, and that's why cycling is exciting. It's because cycling, the loser is very important because it's very few people who actually win. All the others are just helping. So therefore, they are professional losers. And therefore, I think it's a nice allegory for the society where we always think, or we are heard by the politicians, they tell us, you need to be a winner and everyone, but you mean we need to have someone who doesn't try to get to the stars.
Insekterne, der vrider sig på asfalten i en kakofonisk kakelakdans, de dør noget, uddør sikkert, mens jeg sidder på min cykel på vej op ad Valby Bakke. Der skinkesalat, siger Dr. Ytger, siger Stryn, siger Voldbud. Snart af og trækker, siger jernsmag i min mund. Jeg kan ikke kontrollere mine tanker mere.
Most Danes connect with bikes since they're very young. And then of course, if you live on the countryside, you lose that bike sense, but you have always, you have had it since the beginning of Dawn, right? So it's built into us, the culture of cycling.